I know someday we could finally be. I know someday we could finally be. I know someday we could finally be.
We could finally be.
I know someday finally be.
Morning, it's Marin. If you didn't know it, I mean, you should, but if you didn't, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. So I'm going to take you through everything I'm having today. We're starting out this morning with a bit of toast. I have some vegan gluten-free sourdough, which is the bomb. As always, I will link this bread brand down below because it is well worth kind of the priciness of it. Topped it off with some sacha inchi seed butter, which as you can see is like the least spreadable, least ground nut butter ever. I will link the What I Eat in a Day down below, my last one, where I like rant about how poorly ground this nut butter tastes. Or it tastes fine, but it's ground so poorly. So don't recommend unless you're buying whole seeds and making it yourself, but like who has time for that? Then I have some little blueberry compote reduction thing going on here that it was just blueberries, maple syrup, vanilla, and a little bit of cinnamon. Topped it with some cacao nibs, hemp seeds, and some cinnamon, and I am ready to dig in here. I will have this, and then I will see you for lunch. So for lunch, I'm going to be making a meal that I know I'll like, because for these What I Eat in a Days recently, I've been trying to like pull together new recipes, and then as you saw in my last one, like it doesn't always work out. Like sometimes it's like, cool, like that's a dope new recipe, and then other times, most of the time I'm like, even if it looks pretty, I just kind of want my old like staple favorite meals. So I'm gonna make a salad as usual like I do for lunch, but you guys know my salads are like, they're loaded. I'm gonna use some spring mix that I have and do a spicy tahini dressing on that. I'm also going to use purple sweet potatoes that I steam and air fry, and some edamame, some sprouts, some ginger carrots. Make maybe like a spicy Asian style salad, so we will see that as it's all coming together, and I will show you along the way. So I'm starting out with some mixed greens all here, and for my dressing, I'm combining tahini, this truffle hot sauce, and a little bit of maple syrup. So with my greens, I am just adding this spicy, sweet and spicy tahini sauce. I thinned it out with a bit of water, and I'm going to mix this all together. Oh, I can smell the truffle in the dressing, and I'm almost out of that truffle hot sauce, and it's like $30 a bottle, so it's kind of ridiculous, but you know, it's so good. I'm gonna learn how to make it myself, even though I've seen like recipes for how to make hot sauce, and it just seems like more trouble than it's worth, so I might continue paying the $30 because I'm insane. On top, I'm adding some broccoli sprouts. I'm just gonna fly those all over. I don't know how pretty this meal is going to be, but it'll taste nice. It'll have lots of micronutrients. Sprouts are a bitch to put on things because of the little seedy things. Adding on the purple Japanese sweet potatoes. They're still a little warm, but I think they're cooled enough not to wilt everything. Here's the edamame, which I have frozen, and I just steamed it to warm it back up. Finally, adding some ginger carrots. These are so good. I love carrots, so getting my fermented foods in this way is a really, really good way. Finally, finishing it off with some sesame seeds. And some black pepper. And here comes the good lighting shot of my room. A nutrient-dense rainbow, if I do say so myself. Side note, I baked some muffins for my dad to send to him for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. And they came out so perfect and fluffy. Look at those sea salt flakes. Not gluten-free, not sugar-free, alas. Vegan though. Eek. Okay, I'm back from teaching and I'm ravenous. So for tonight, I'm going to make some vegetables I don't usually make. I'm going to be making some roasted sunchokes. They're also called Jerusalem artichokes. I'll show you in a second what they are. I'm also gonna roast up some red carrots I got from the farmer's market. I'm not gonna steam them or air fry them. I'm gonna like slow roast them because I'm gonna air fry up some tempeh, so that'll be in use. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw it all together over some wild rice and like a coconut milk sauce, and I will show you as it all comes together. Feeling dramatic today. So this is a Jerusalem artichoke, a sunchoke. I'm gonna wash these. I have a couple in here. They're like tubers, they're similar to turnips. They have a kind of potato-y taste. I don't fully remember them because I haven't had them in a while. But yeah, I have a few in here, and I also have some pretty red carrots from the farmer's market. I'm gonna just roast these whole because they're kind of thin to peel, so I will show you all this laid out as it comes together. So here are my whole carrots I'm laying out. Actually, I'm gonna cut these in half because those are really long. And these are the sunchokes, the little Jerusalem artichokes that I'm laying out to roast with the carrots. There we go. That's more like it so that there's no just weird shit on the carrots. I'm gonna drizzle on a bit of balsamic vinegar, or a lot, and some rosemary. Just to, you know, actually we'll do some garlic. And why not a little paprika while we're at it? I hate using my hands, but this is the best way to do this shit. Ugh, the Virgo in me does not like getting dirty while cooking. But these will go in the oven at 425 for about 30 minutes. It says 20 on most of the recipes I looked up, but we like to burn the shit out of our recipes in this house. So my pan's dirty because I reheated up some wild rice. But now I'm going to put in an onion and cook that up with some curry spices because you know I cannot have a dinner without my curried onions and garlic. Okay, there we go. I usually cut the onions up, but I'm feeling like whole onions could be cute for today. We'll see. We shall see. So I just added in some of these fire roasted tomatoes. I think that the tomatoes will cook down with the onions really well to provide a nice base for the roasted veggies. And I think it'll also combine really well with the coconut milk when I add it in. Honestly, at this point, like there's so many flavors going on. Like I try to do something simple and it just doesn't work out that way. But all that said and done, I think this will be an awesome base for the roasted veggies. With all that said and done, I never say that. Who the fuck am I? So last thing I'm adding here is some coconut milk, which the can was so separated. It's still like, as you can see, there's still some like coconut meat in the coconut water basically, but it's fine. It'll all cool together. So letting this all simmer down, and as it simmers, I'm going to steam up some kale alongside it to, you know, do the steamy kale thing. I don't think I want these mixed as much as, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So taking out the roasted veggies now, they're looking, I don't know if you can see these, they're over here. Let's zoom out, let's do a pan, zoomed in. Okay, as you can see, they're coming out well. So with these veggies now all good, we're gonna plate this shit. So I have my wild rice here, and I don't know if this will come out camera friendly. Oop, you know, we're doing well. Perfect, this is as planned. With the coconut milkiness over here. Oh my god, look at that caramelization. These Jerusalem artichokes, ooh, They have come out so well. They taste really good too. Definitely slightly potatoey, but a bit more of a bite to them, I would say, if that makes any sense. They definitely have like a big savoriness to them. Now let's add the roasted carrots. We'll see how this ends up looking pretty. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna change the layout of this thing. Finally, here is the steamed and air fried tofu, which I just steamed for a few minutes, my usual deal, and then air fried it. And now I'm gonna take pictures of this before we get it dirty with the toppings, basically. So obviously the first topping I am doing is some nori seaweed. I'm going to basically tuck this underneath here. I don't know why I did that. Like I should have just eaten it on the side. I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard over the veggies. Shit, camera's falling, shit. Black pepper over everything. And some Trader Joe's mushroom umami seasoning as well. That'll go really well with this. I think some sunflower seeds would be dope with this, so we're gonna finish off with some sunny seeds. And that is the awesome dinner bowl at hand here. I think that this gets all the food groups in the one. So as usual, because you can't get me to have anything else, the last thing I'm having today is chocolate toast, but the chocolate kind of broke, so I have like a piece and then a little like side piece that broke off, and this is just like the top of a bowl lid. It's a ratchet plate right now, but as you can see, I have chocolate toast, then I have this Sacha Inchi nut butter that if you saw my last What I Eat in a Day, this shit is not ground. Like, this is just nuts, basically. It's just finely ground nuts. It's not nut butter. It's so fucking dry. And then a date on top. So this is gonna be the last thing I had today. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Let me know down below what kind of videos you would like to see. What I Eat in a Day is astrology. Let me know. Otherwise, check out my private astrology consultations because I would love to read for you, and I will see you in the next one.
I know someday we could. I know someday we could finally be